Hello, Facebook and YouTube family. I had to just kind of look at my camera, make sure I had enough space on my phone, as there's a lot of stuff that I need to get rid of, I'm sure. But once you pile up so many things in your phone, you be dreading having to go through everything and delete stuff, and then there's some stuff you don't want to delete. I need to stop hoarding pictures and videos. But anyway, I'm here to do a general energy message read here. So just shuffling up the cards. I'm going to use the Abraham Hicks Vortex deck and the Angels of Atlantis deck as well. And of course, top it off with some tarot. Sitting here looking at a little bee flying around my little blanket here. Has a lot of vibrant colors, so maybe they think it's a butterfly. I mean, not a butterfly, but a beautiful flower to pollinate. All right, divine forces of unconditional love, light, peace, wealth, health, prosperity, and everything good, lovely, and wonderful. What does the collective need to know for their highest good at this time? All right, so let's get one of these. All right, look at that. It says you are meant to live in an expansive, exhilarating, good feeling experience. It's your birthright to live an expansive, exhilarating, and good feeling experience. It was your plan when you made the decision to become focused in your physical body, in this time-space reality. I repeat, it was your plan when you made the decision to come here to Earth, when you made the decision to become focused in your physical body. We always say, your parents say, I brought you into this world, I take you out. Like, no, not really. You chose them. You chose that portal to come through. It wasn't a choice for them. It was something that was meant to happen. If you're here, it was meant to happen. It wasn't because of a decision by them. It was more of a decision by you, by God and Source. It was you, and God confirmed, like, okay, that's who you're going to come through. If you wasn't meant to be here, they would have aborted you, or they would have had a miscarriage or something like that. It said you were born knowing that you are a powerful being, that you are good, that you are the creator of your experience, and that the law of attraction, in parentheses, it says, the essence of that which is like unto itself is drawn. The essence of that which is like unto itself. So whatever it is that you want to attract to you, you need to be in the essence of what it is that you want to draw in. You need to be in the vibration, in the feeling, in the knowing, in the projection into that of which you want to draw in. You need to feel yourself in that experience. Project yourself into that timeline of you having those things that you want. You need to become like those things, vibrating high, knowing you are worthy. As the law of attraction is the basis of the universe, and you knew it would serve you well, so it has. So the front of the card reads, I am the attractor of my every experience. So if you're ever experiencing anything, whether good or bad, know in some shape, form, or fashion, you attracted that experience to you. So if it's a bad experience, you need to figure out what it is within you that attracted that experience to you. Deal with that. Face it and heal it. Understand it. Because in understanding that, you're understanding yourself even the more. All right, so bottom of the deck, we have, I can always tell a different financial abundance story. So maybe you're, in a lack mentality right now. As it says, I am the attractor of my every experience. And if you are wanting to tell a different financial abundance story, if you're wanting to tell a different story, obviously you're in, the opposite of financial abundance, right? Or else you wouldn't want to tell a different story. Who would want to tell a story different from, one of wealth? So it says, what anyone has or does have nothing to do with you. The only thing that affects your experience is the way you utilize the non-physical energy with your thought. Your abundance or lack thereof, your abundance or lack of it in your experience has nothing to do with what anybody else is doing or having. It only has to do with your perspective. It only has to do with your offerings of thought. If you want your fortunes to shift, you have to begin telling a different story. So Spirit wants us to tell a different story. And maybe this is the story Spirit wants us to tell. That we are meant to live an expansive, exhilarating, good-feeling experience. Let that be your thought. You are meant to live an expansive, exhilarating, good-feeling experience. It was my plan when I made the decision to become focused in a physical body. I was born knowing that I am powerful, that I am a powerful being. I was born knowing that I am good. I was born knowing that I am the creator of my experience, and that law of attraction is the basis of this universe. And I knew that the law of attraction would serve me well. And so it has. That's the story we need to tell. The law of attraction is serving us well. I can always tell a different financial abundance story. And that story is the law of attraction has served me well. Even though it hasn't really yet. But it will. I'm getting hot in this sweatshirt. It was the sun is out, but there's still like a breeze in the air. So I thought it was going to be chilly, but it's actually quite warm. All right, so let's get some Angel of Atlantis cards here. It says, receive inspiration and healing from the angelic kingdoms. So this reading is about laying down the foundation, the intentions, the thoughts that is going to activate the law of attraction for our benefit, to help us overcome a lack mentality and to step into the abundance mentality that earth is shifting into. Okay. Look at that, Metatron, miracles. The law of attraction is waiting for you to put in the request so that it can grant miracles for you. Start telling a different story. The Bible says, speak it. As a man speaketh, so is he. Enchantment with Michael, Archangel, Angel Michael. And I said angle, maybe you need to work with some sacred geometry as well. Look at that, Uriel. You see what it says on the bottom? Abundance. Miracles, enchantment, and abundance. Bottom of the deck. Look at that, divine intelligence. Tapping into that law of attraction. Learning the universal laws. And mainly, the law of attraction. Because the law of attraction is the basis of this universe that we have manifested ourselves into. You're tapping into that. It's time for you to tap into that divine intelligence. And there are many universal laws, but the main one that we need to focus on at this time is that of, the law of attraction and learning how to create our experience. One more. All right. I just ate, y'all, so I may be looking a little chubby around the waist. What's the main energy for this read in regards to the tarot? The King of Staffs. That's that warrior energy. That's the protector energy, right? That's passion. It's action. It's fire. It's bold energy. 3 cards to clarify this King of Staffs. And that's the energy that Spirit wants you to be in, especially when you're speaking into the universe. Speaking that you're worthy. Speaking into the universe and knowing, speaking with passion, that you are meant to live an expansive, exhilarating, and good feeling experience. That was your plan when you became focused in your body. That you were born knowing that you are a powerful being. King of Staffs, you are powerful. Let's get another card here. 8 of Swords. You're freeing yourself. No longer being trapped into not believing in the power of the divine that is within you, and not believing in that divine intelligence. Like, people in Christianity, they like to quote scriptures all the time. They can say it all the time, but how are they manifesting that in their life? And especially when it comes to abundance, in Christianity, the Bible kind of makes you feel like if you have money, you're evil. They say money is the root of all evil. No, it's not. It's the heart of a person and what they do with the money. But mainly it's about the heart of the person, because if they aren't tuned to their true and authentic self, then they're looking for their validation outside of them. And with that type of mindset, there's no need to bless you with abundance, because you're just going to flow and go wherever the wind blows, because you're looking outside of yourself for validation, looking outside of yourself as the source of your happiness when it's within you. Let's get some cards to clarify the 5 of Cups here. And so up under Uriel, we have the 5 of staffs. And then we have this card that came with the deck, which says, welcome to a realm where magic and reality, where myth and magic are reality. And so I just kept this in the deck because I feel like it has the message of you can create the life that you want to live. Just like this card was saying, I can always tell a different financial abundance story. This 5 of staffs energy could be your relationship to money. Like you have a lot of blockages in the area of money, a lot of ideas and thoughts about money that aren't serving you. And now it's time for you to tell a different story. All right, clarification for the 5 of Cups. So I feel like this reading is more about you redefining and really looking at your relationship with money. Really realizing the blockages that are there, that is preventing you from activating the law of attraction in your favor, which is, to allow abundance into your life. Every experience, like they said, that we have we attracted it in some way, shape, form, or fashion. It says, your abundance or lack thereof. Well, your abundance or lack of it in your experience has nothing to do with anybody else, with what anybody else is doing or having. Maybe we blame our lack of abundance on, the way we were raised, and the lack mentality, the generational curse of lack mentality. That, look at that, Four of Pentacles. That is my lack mentality card. And that's coming out over the miracles. Like, you have a really bad relationship, Five of Cups relationship, when it comes to money. You don't feel like you're worthy of it. Some people, there's a saying that the biggest fear that people have is success. People fear success. Why is that? Ask yourself, why do you fear success? This reading is speaking to me for sure, because I know I have a lack mentality, but I can't, there's no reason for me to still have that. I can't, there's only so long you can blame your parents for certain things, and everything happens in divine timing. So don't be hard or harsh on yourself if you're going through this. Like, this is what life is about: transforming, growing, and learning and evolving. Be patient with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Speak up, for yourself. Doesn't mean just, roll over and just give up. But definitely, it's time for you to bring those shadows to the forefront and to address them. So this enchantment card, I'm not really familiar with it or understand the message here, but I know that the color on this card is purple, and it's about, I feel like I'm getting third eye vibes. Ace of Staffs. It's the clarifier for the Eight of Swords, or the bottom of the deck, or the main energy behind this Eight of Swords. And that's a message from Spirit. Aces are a message from Spirit. It's victorious energy. It's a new opportunity. And perhaps, again, Spirit is going to, create a miracle for you to receive this abundance. But if you don't deal with your relationship with money, you're going to do nothing but lose it. Exactly. Spirit is blessing you. Spirit is answering your prayers. And they're bringing in abundance into your life. But just as we have the Five of Staffs underneath this abundance card, you're going to fear it. Perhaps you're going to fear, let's get clarifiers for the Five of Staffs. Maybe you fear that you get money, that you're going to have a lot of people wanting to be your friend just because of the abundance. You feel like you're not going to be able to trust people, or that people are going to feel like you think that you're better than them and they're going to start treating you different. But you got to understand that that's a personal problem. That's not your issue. Don't be afraid to create the life that you truly want out of fear of what other people may think or feel. You're outgrowing them, and maybe you don't need them in your life anyway. Maybe you fear the jealousy that people are going to have towards you. Five of Swords. You need to heal this energy. You're fearing the jealousy that, you may have, that you may draw with this if you are to receive this abundance. Maybe you are afraid of the toxicity that it's going to bring, or different addictions that people may have to you because they see your abundance. But it's time for you to heal that energy, because you're worrying about things that you don't even know. You're worrying before it even happens. And at the end of the day, it's your birthright. You were meant to live an expansive and exhilarating, good-feeling experience. It was your plan when you made the decision to become focused in your physical body. It was your plan when you made the decision to come here into this earth plane. It was part of the contract. You were born knowing that you are a powerful being. So stop, dimming your light for other people. You were born knowing that you're good. Don't let society tell you anything different. You were born knowing that you are the creator of your experience. Stop creating this lack experience based on other people. I want to read this enchantment message. This is Michael. It says, Michael asks you to remember the magic of your life by connecting with the path of the enchanted. Is magic missing from your life? And there, I remember, even in this same deck, it says it's not magic, it's universal law. That's what you need to learn, the universal laws. And one of the universal laws is the law of attraction. And that's the thing. Again, it's not magic, it's universal law. There is miracles that can happen in your life once you tap into the universal law. You're going to attract the abundance that you were meant to live and to experience. It says, is magic missing from your life? Or are you aware of a lack of imagination in your creative purpose? Allow the divine joy of the child within you to reconnect with the free flow fun that was once present in your innocence. Go back to that innocence energy. Maybe that's what Spirit is blessing you with this Ace of Swords, Ace of Staffs. Going back, and then we have the Eight of Swords, and clarifying that's what's going to free you. Go and get back into that childlike innocence, that free flow fun. It says this is a doorway to the numinous. I don't know what numinous is. I wish I could look it up, but I'm recording, so I can't. It says, with this card, the unicorn's magical horn touches your soul with the love of its perspicacity. Okay, it's PERSPICACITY. Touches with this card, the unicorn horns, magical horn, touches your soul with the love of its perspicacity. I not messed it up. Compelling, eternal, and especially wise about that divine light within you. When it shines, the charisma of your soul magnetizes all people to you, magnetizes abundance to you. It says chant He, H-E-E, through your crown chakra to resonate with the higher frequencies of enchantment. He. Chant it through your crown chakra. He. he. I'm trying to see if it speaks of anything about the pronunciation of these chants, but it's H-E-E. I don't think there's any other way you can pronounce that other than he. So chant he. All right, so let's get into the clarifiers for this. So that we're clarifying the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles and the Miracle card. The World. It's time for you to end this cycle of this bad relationship with money, with, you know, this skewed look on money. And we have the Lover's card here. It's time for you to be abundant in doing the things that you love. You are coming together in this divine intelligence. And you're putting an end to those negative words that you spoke or used to speak and think about money with the Knight of Swords. You are declaring that what? You are meant to live an expansive, exhilarating, good-feeling experience. And in that change of mind, thought, and, you know, speaking, you are manifesting this enchantment energy, this childlike energy. You're manifesting the right intentions. Oh my gosh, look at that. You are in tune with your higher self. And you are breaking 10 of Pentacles. This is my generational card, where the generational curse of legacy. You are breaking generational curses and you are creating a generational legacy. I'm seeing squirrels playing over here. That's that joy that is what, and actually up underneath this, the bottom of the deck card is joy. Jophiel, joy. Underneath that is hope. You are meant to live a life of joy, hope, exhilaration, expansiveness, and good feeling. It's time to break these generational curses that have been holding you back. Now we walk into this energy. Perfect segue into this energy of what's been holding you back. And that's that lack of joy and that free-flowing childlike energy. Here go some squirrels to my right that are playing. They just running and skipping and wagging their tails, galloping across this park, the grass of the park. Like, this is just beautiful energy. The sun shining bright, warm justice. That is going to bring in the justice that you need. Stay in this free-flowing energy. Don't be worried about other people. Heal your relationship your relationship with money. I'm seeing a butterfly. It just landed on my blanket. It's just dancing. It's flapping its wings. It's time for you to transform. Like the butterfly is about transformation. It's time for you to transform this relationship that you have with money, because it's coming. It's coming. Page of Staffs here. The ideas that you had, and this conflict that you have with money, Spirit is wanting you to revive that. Okay. Here with the King of Cups again, just reiterating the same story. Because the King of Cups, can be a manipulative energy, and they're made, like I said, your parents, society, religion have made you feel like money is the root of all evil, or that people with money are evil. No, the people with money have just tapped into that universal law, and they, whether knowingly or unknowingly, and they drew that in. There's another beautiful butterfly. Now that look like a moth, but it's beautiful. And the butterflies and the moth are of the same family. But seeing that those people who have money, sometimes it especially if they generated that money themselves, not passed down to them from like blood diamonds, in regards to like slavery, not that type of money, but people who have created businesses and were successful There was a certain alignment that they had within themselves. So don't fear that. It's time for you to make that decision to live happily, joyfully. Like you see the little child on there, and this is coming out again under the enchantment. Time for you to tap into that free-flowing energy. What did it say? Wow. And Metatron is here twice. And this card, the book is actually open to 2 of these cards that are out here. Let's go ahead and read miracles since we're here. It says miracles are changes of perception. You need to change your perception about money. And that's what's going to bring in the miracles. And Metatron wishes you to know that, like the miracle of a newborn life, you are bringing your creative force to the fore. You're bringing your creative force to the forefront. Just like this newborn, you were, like I said, you were born knowing that you were good, knowing that you were powerful, like this King of Staffs, a warrior. You were born knowing that you are a creator of your experience, and that the law of attraction is the basis of the universe. The basis that is here to serve you. You were born knowing that. And it's time for you to tap into that creative energy of a child. Allow the divine joy of the child within you. Sun card, right? See the little child on the horse? The divine joy of the child. Reconnect with that energy, with the free flow fun that was once present in your innocence, before you were programmed to know or to think that money was the root of all evil and that rich people were evil. Go back to that innocence and know that this is the doorway to the numinous, whatever that means. I guess the numinous, a big number of things in abundance. It says with this, remember, we chant he for that. He. Is that book? And even, like I said, I saw a bee earlier. Bees are a representation of abundance as well. Of manifestation, of growth, of fertilizing things for growth. It says, do you anticipate a miracle occurring? For when we open ourselves to miracles, we relinquish our fear to God, to Metatron, who stands on the right hand of the divine. We have to release our fear. We need to anticipate miracles. We need to open ourselves up to miracles. Therefore, open your mind to the possibility of any challenge you may have being lifted from your shoulders. Imagine that challenge of your relationship with money to be lifted from your shoulders. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Swords. Like, we have all these negative thoughts about money. But the divine intelligence is telling us that is what's blocking our abundance from coming in. We need to get back into that free-flowing energy of the child, that joy-like energy and creativity of a child, and just open ourselves up to receiving miracles. It says, when you have let go, the source will gift you with unexpected joy. And remember, I said joy was up underneath this Metatron card. Joy and hope. It says, please chant Hi, H-I, from the throat chakra. We're supposed to chant he, from the crown chakra to tap into this enchantment energy. And we need to chant hi, from the throat chakra. I don't know if I'm doing it right, but just do it however you feel in spirit. Your ancestors are going to make it right. Chant high from the throat chakra to enhance Metatron's magic. Let's read the divine intelligence, since we're here. It says Metatron is a conduit of the divine. Metatron, as a conduit of the divine, is speaking to you through your thoughts and feelings. Through your thoughts and feelings. Metatron is speaking to you and telling you that your thoughts and feelings towards money is what's blocking it from coming in. This card asks you to notice and to follow your instinct and inspiration. By drawing this oracle, you are bestowed with the powerful presence of this teacher angel, because you are a wonderful human being who can receive the frequency of this call. You are ready to receive the frequency of this call. You are ready to do the work and learn this lesson of retelling your story, retelling your financial abundance story, of knowing that I am the attractor of my every experience, and that you can always tell a different financial abundance story. It says all genius arises from the source, and in this moment you are receiving holy manna. This message is holy manna, because your soul is a temple for the divine. Therefore, you may dispense the glory of the divine through each of your creations. That's why we need to get creative, get and tap into this childlike energy where creativity lives. Because we are here to dispense that glory. But we can't dispense that glory of our creations if we're blocked. It says, please rest in silence as you receive Metatron's teaching. So meditate and really listen, because Metatron is communicating to us through our thoughts and our feelings. It's bringing up those shadows, that shadow energy. And look, underneath this 10 of Swords is the King of Pentacles. That's being grounded. That's financial abundance. Right? Or, the King of Pentacles can also be like, a very materialistic type of view as well. And greedy energy. And sometimes even people with a lack of a lack mentality can be greedy, because they feel like they got to collect this, that, and the third, all these things, in fear of losing it, or, I don't know what that psychology is about. Where people fill up their refrigerators with food and freezers with food, and then it end up becoming freezer burn because it just sit there, because people just keep piling stuff on top of it, buying more than one freezers and having all this stuff. There's something within you, in your relationship with money. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure Spirit is going to open that up to me. But back to the clarifications of this enchantment, 8 of Swords and 8 of Staffs energy. We're being provided with the answers, with the justice that we need to open ourselves up to these miracles. Open ourselves up to abundance. And that is redefining our relationship with money, healing that relationship with money, healing that mental conflict that we have with time, manipulation to money. We need to choose 2 of Pentacles, happiness, joy, and hope, regaining our control over our lives and knowing that we are the creator of our experience, Queen of Cups, and being true to the authentic self that we came here being and knowing. We know that we were meant to live in expansive, exhilarating, good experience. Get back to the knowing of our true authentic self, that was the decision we made when we came here, That we were born knowing we were powerful, we were good, the creator of our experience, and that the universal and that the law of attraction is here to serve us. So we need to be the essence of that which we want to draw in. So we can't have all this conflict and confusion and all these different thoughts running around in our heads from other people's perspective. We need to gain our own perspective. And maybe, with the greed, the King of Pentacle energy, seeing it in the reverse way, we feel like people who are abundant are greedy, that they hoard all the money and such like that. But that's just part of the story, what we see. But don't you want to be abundant so you can change that story, so you can be different, so you can gain abundance, so you can help other people and not hoard it like others? All right, so we're clarifying the Five of Staffs. This welcome to a realm where myth and magic are reality, about creating our lives. We're healing that energy so that we can bring in the abundance that is our birthright. So these are the clarifiers for that energy. Eight of Cups. We're walking away from the conflict that was ingrained in us, and we're getting back to our true and authentic self. That true and authentic knowing that we have. Queen of Pentacles. And we are in tune with our feelings about money, and we are healing it. We are becoming grounded. And in this grounded energy, we're going to manifest abundance. Look at that. Three of Staffs. Our ships of abundance is going to start coming in. It's going to start flowing in. And we're going to start attracting to us everything that we need. The enchantment card. Didn't it speak of that? Metatron Michael, I think it's... Exactly. The enchantment card says, when it shines, that divine light within you, that is. The charisma of your soul magnetizes all people to you. We want to magnetize, because people have money. And they're going to want to give it to you. But you want to magnetize that is in the essence of which it is that you want to draw unto yourself. So don't be afraid about the people that your money or this high vibrational energy is going to attract to you. As long as your energy is high, that's what you're going to attract to you. When your heart is pure, you're going to attract more people with pure hearts and that truly need the help, and that's going to bless you and open up the doors in which you want and need to be open so that you can bring in this abundance. Your ships are coming in, and you're overcoming the toxicity of and the bind of your previous thoughts of money is, your addiction, your obsession with it, perhaps obsession with the lack mentality. You're healing that, as with the Page of Swords, there's communication from your spirit guides, temperance, to be patient, to know that we are healing you and we are helping you in the background. Metatron, definitely. So bring Metatron into your prayers and your intentions, and allow him to speak the divine intelligence that you need to be able to open yourself up to the miracles that Source is trying to bring to you. Because you have a new beginning here with the Fool card. Take this leap of faith in creating a new reality. Know that you can. Believe that you can. Get into the feeling of the fact that you can, and that this is what you were created to do. And do it. And watch how everything begins to come together. All right, so that is the message that I have for you. I hope that helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Just when I said that, I saw 4455. Four fours is that foundation energy, master number. So you're definitely in the time where you're solidifying a change. This is a change. Are you going to be changing for the better or for the worse? Sit now and determine with conviction which way you're going to go. Are you going to stay in a lack mentality, or are you going to go into this expansive, exhilarating, good feeling mentality, this abundance mentality? Because it's here for you. It's up to you to make the decision and to open yourself up to this beautiful energy. All right. I think, yeah, that's what I have for you. I hope they helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I love you all. And until next time, peace.